Hello everyone, I'm Frank, and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's easy level puzzle. And as always, take this easiness with a grain of salt because it's considered easy by the people on the Logic Masters Germany forum, and there's a lot of really smart people there. Today's puzzle is called Whispers of Lines and Sums by Luna, and here are the rules. We have normal Sudoku rules apply, which means in every cell in the grid, place a single digit such that okay, well I guess they have all of them, and then they have all the definitions. So in this puzzle are normal Sudoku, German whisper lines, which are green, Dutch whisper lines, which are orange, region sum lines, which are blue, and Renban lines, which are purple, and those rules apply. Here are the rules. Normal Sudoku. Place the digits 1 through 9 once each in every row, column, and 3 by 3 box. We have German whispers, where adjacent digits along a green line differ by at least 5, and Dutch whispers, where adjacent digits along an orange line differ by at least 4. And I will be calling them Whisper 5 and Whisper 4 lines because a setter came up with that name, and I thought it made a lot of sense because it's very easily extensible, right? You can have Whisper 5 lines and Whisper 4 lines, obviously, but you could also have Whisper 3, 2, 1 lines, Whisper 7, 8, and 9, or 6 lines. I've even seen essentially Whisper, I think it was like Whisper 10 lines too. But that wasn't called that because I don't think the naming convention had been created by that time yet, or not created, but basically this differing naming convention hadn't been available. Well, what's an example of Whisper 5 and Whisper 4 lines then? So say we had a 3 here, then this digit would have to be 8 or 9, because the only digits which are 5 or more away from 3 are 8 and 9. What if we had a 3 here on this orange Whisper 4 line? Then these digits would have to be a 7, 8, or 9, because the only digits which are 4 or more away from 3 are 7, 8, and 9. And those are examples of how Whisper 4 and Whisper 5 lines work. We also have region sum lines, where box borders divide a blue line into segments which have the same sum. So, for example, if we had 1, 2, and 5, 1, 2, and 5 here, that would mean this has to be 8, because 1, 2, and 5, this line is divided into a segment of this portion and this cell. And therefore, this segment must equal the same sum as this segment. And 1, 2, 5 adds up to 8. So that's an example of how region sum lines work. And finally, we have Renban lines, where digits on a purple line must be a set of consecutive, non-repeating digits in any order. So we could have something like, say, 6, 8, and 7 here, and this would be perfectly valid because 6, 7, and 8 form a set of consecutive, non-repeating digits. What we could not have, though, is something like 6, 9, and 7 because those are obviously not consecutive. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay. Wasn't really sure how to start this, but I just did spot something. Here, we have 3 digits equaling the same, summing up to a single digit. Anytime you have that situation, you have to have at least 2 of those digits being from 1, 2, or 3. Right? Because if you have to add up for 3 unique digits to add up to another digit, you can have 1, 2, 3 adding up to 6, which uses all 3 of those digits. 1, 2, 4 adding up to 7. 1, 2, 5 adding up to 8, 1, 3, 4 adding up to 8. And again, both of those have 2 digits from 1 through 3. And to add up to 9, you could have 1, 2, 6, 1, 3, 5, or 2, 3, 4. All of which require 2 digits from 1 through 3, right? 126 requires 1 and 2. 135 requires 1 and 3. And 234 requires 2 and 3 there. Now, we also know that for a whisper 5 line, you'll always alternate between low and high digits. The low digits being 1 through 4 and the high digits being 6 through 9. Well, because of that, we are guaranteed 2 lows here, and we are guaranteed 3 digits from 1, 2, and 3 2 digits specifically from 1, 2, or 3 being here. Which means those are 2 out of 3 guaranteed lows on this region sum line. And the other 2 lows have to be on this whisper 5 line. And it's the same thing with box 7. And on top of that, one of those lows on the whisper 5 lines is guaranteed to be a 4. And 4 can only be next to 9 on a whisper 5 lines. So it can only be next to one single digit. So 4 has to be one of these 2 digits here. It's the same thing for box 3 as box 7. That means 9 has to be one of these 2 digits here. Well, this can no longer be 1, 2, 3 adding up to 6. You can't have 1, 2, 4 adding up to 7 here. So this has to be 8 or 9 here. And this also has to be 8 or 9 for the same reasoning. Well, to add up to 8, it's 1, 2, 5. So if this is 8, this is 1, 2, 5 here. If it's 9, it's either 1, 2, 6 or 1, 3, 4. Or sorry, 1, 3, 5. So either way, we are guaranteed a 1 here, I think, right? 1, 2, 5 adds up to 8. To add up to 9 without a 4, it's only 1, 2, 6 or 1, 3, 5. So either way, 1 has to be here. And what happens if we have 8 here and 1, 2, 5 here? That would mean these 3 digits would be consecutive without a 1, 2, or 5. So you cannot have 3 and 4 there. It's either 6, 7, 8 or 7, 8, 9 adding up to that. But that's not possible. Because in box 9, we again have a whisper 5 line with 4 cells in it, which means we're guaranteed 2 lows and 2 highs. And if you want to know why you have it alternates between low and high on a whisper 5 line, you can check out one of my Learn How to Sudoku puzzles with a whisper 5 line in it, and I'll explain why. But that means if you had 6, 7, 8 or 7, 8, 9 here, that would guarantee 5 high digits in box 9, which is obviously not allowed because we only have 4 high digits in every set of 1 through 9. So this cannot be 1, 2, 5 here, which means this is guaranteed to be 9 here. And this is either 1, 2, 6 or 1, 3, 5 here. Well, 1, 3, 5 has the same problem here, because if we have 1, 3, 5 here, the only way this is consecutive is if you have 7, 8, and 9 here. And that's too many high digits for box 9. So we have to have 1, 2, 6 here. So 4 is here and 3 is here. So we have 3 and 4. So 3 has to be one of these digits. So then 3, you have 4, and then it'll alternate with the 9. Then you'll have 3, and then you'll have 8 here. Or 4, 3, 9, 8. So this must then be a 3-9 pair, and this is a 4-8 pair, which leaves 5 and 7 remaining in the box. And again, this cannot be 7, 8, and 9 to be consecutive, because that would give us too many high digits in box 9. So this must be 3, 4, and 5. That means the remaining digits in column 7 have to be 7, 8, and 9. The other low digits in box 9 can only be on the whisper 5 line because we have 3 and 4 accounted for. So that means we have 1 and 2 with 6, 7, 8, and 9 here as possibilities. 6 obviously can't be here because 6 can only be next to one unique digit on a Whisper 5 line. And these have to be 6, 7, 8, and 9 here. So these are all high, no 9 there. 7, 8, and 9 can be next to 1 through 5 on a Whisper 4 line. And this cannot be 9, so this is 8, which means it's sum of 1, 2, and 5. So again, we have 4 guaranteed here, and then this cannot have 1 or 2, so it must be next to a 3 or 9. So we have 3 and 9 here, and this again becomes 4 and 8, and this becomes 6 and 7. That eliminates 6 and 7 in the rest of the row, so this can't be 6 or 7, it's still high, it's 8 or 9, and this sum must equal the same as this sum, and they are the same digits, and this cannot be 8 here. So this can't be 7 here, so this must be 9 and 9, which makes that 8. 9 eliminates 9 here, so it's 7 or 8, which can only be next to 1, 2, 3, or 4 on the Whisper 4 line. So now we know these are low, these are low. 9 eliminates 9 here, so that's 3, which makes this 9. 9 can only be next to 4 out of 4 and 8, therefore that's 8 there. No 8 and 9 here, which means we guarantee have a 6 here. 3 can't be here, 4 can't be here because of the 3, 9, and 4, 8 pairs in the row. That means 6 is one of these. It has to be next to the 1, so 1 is there, which has to be next to the 7. So this cannot be 7, this can't be 1, this can't be 2, because 6 must be next to the 1 here. 2, 6 as a pair eliminates 2 here. 1, 7 as a pair eliminates 1 there. These digits are consecutive, and we don't have 1, 2, or 5 available. So we have to have 7 and 8 with 6 or 9 here, with a guaranteed 7 or 8 here. So then the remaining digits in column 3 are 6 and 9 with 3 or 4 as a possibility. This can't be 9, this can't be 9. And 9 can't be here, 8 can't be here because of 8s and 9s in the row. 7 can't be here because of 7 in the row, or the 5, 7 pair in the row. 3 eliminates a possibility for this being 3 here. These are the remaining highs, which means the remaining digits in row 7 are low or 5. This is consecutive with a low or 5 digit, so it can only be 1 through 6, but it cannot be 6 here, or 4. So this can't actually be 5 here at all, because we have the 4-8 pair and the 2-6 pair in the row. So that means this is low also, and it has to be 1 or 3. 1 or 3 is only consecutive with 2 or 4 here. I guess this could have... No, this could also be 5. So it's 1, 3, or 5. So this could be low or 5 here. We have a 1, 3, 5 triplet, though, in row 8, which eliminates 1, 3, 5 in the rest of the row. So this can't be 1, 3, or 5. It's 7 or 9. 9 can't be here because of 9 in the column. So this is 7. That's 9. Okay, 9 is consecutive with 1 through 5. Or, sorry, can be next to a 1 through 5 on a Whisper 4 line. Okay. Now, the interesting thing here is if you don't have a 5 here, you also have to have you would have to have 2 high digits and 2 low digits in this on this Whisper 4 lines. Because the only way you can avoid having 2 highs and 2 lows is if you have a 5 somewhere on the line. Right? Because 1 through 4 can only be next to 5 through 9 on the Whisper 4 lines. And 6 through 9 can only be next to 1 through 5 on a Whisper 5 line. So if you don't have 5 available, that means you're guaranteed 2 lows and 2 highs on a Whisper 4 line if you don't have the 5 here. And the 5 can't be... Okay, so the 5 has to be here. And the 5 can only be, well, 5 could be one of these two, though. But if 5 were on the end here, 5 would be next to, I guess you could do it. You could do 1 something and then 1 high and then another digit. So that is possible. Either way, we don't have 7 or 8 available as a high digit, and we guaranteed have 1 high digit on this Whisper 4 line. If we have 6, it would be between 1 and 2. If we had 9, then it would have to be between, well, we don't know. Oh, this digit is equal to the same digit as this because of the region sum line. So this is 3, 4, or 6 here. That works fine there. This digit is 4 or more away from 1, 2, or 4. And the only possibility there, because we have a 7, 8, 9 triplet in the box, is 5 or 6. So we have 5 or 6 there, which is not 4 or more away from 4. So this is 1 or 2 here. This digit is, again, 4 or more away from 1 through 4, so that leaves 5, 6, and 7, because we can't have 8 and 9 because of 8 and 9 in the box. So 4 cannot be here, because 4 can only be 4 or more away from 8 and 9. So this is not 4, it's 1, 2, or 3. Okay. If this were 3 or 4, the problem is 3 and 4 can only be next to 8 and 9 on a Whisper 5 line. And this can't be 8 or 9 because of 8 or 9 in the box. So this cannot be 3 or 4. It's definitely a high digit, which again has to be next to a low digit on the Whisper 5 line, which is next to a high digit on a Whisper 5 line, because you alternate between high and low digits. We also have a 6, 7, 8, 9 quadruplet in column 3, which eliminates 6, 7, 8, 9 in the rest of the column. So no 6 here, no 6 here, no 6 here. So this is 3 or 4, which is next to 3 or 4 there. We have a 3, 4 pair in box 4, which eliminates 3 and 4 in the rest of the box. So this can't be 3 or 4, it's 1 and 2 as a possibility. And this could be 6, 7, 8, or 9 there. We have 1 through 4 there, which can be next to, again, this is a high digit, it's 6 or 7. The only digits which can be next to 6 or 7 are 1 and 2. So this has to be 6 or 7 here, with 1 or 2 there. Okay. This cannot be 1 and 2 then, because that would eliminate all possibilities for that cell there. So this can't be 1. So we have a guaranteed 3, 5 pair in row 8, which eliminates 3 and 5 in the rest of the row. So no 5 there. It's 1. No 1 here. It's 2 and 5. Remaining digits of column 8. This is 1 or 2. And the way that this works is one of these is going to have to be low, which means we have a guaranteed 1 or 2 here. So the rest of the column cannot contain 1 or 2. It has to be 4 with 5 or 6 as a possibility, with a 4 guaranteed here. Well, we have a 4, 5, 6 triplet in box 6, which eliminates 4, 5, 6 in the rest of the box. So this has to be a 1, 2, 3 only as a possibility. Same thing, similar situation in column 2. This is guaranteed to be 3 or 4. We have one of these is 3 or 4 here. So that eliminates 3 and 4 in the rest of the column. So what does that leave us? 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 7, 8 cannot be here again because of this, the red band line. This can't be 9 because of 9 in the row. This can't be 8 or 9 because of 8 or 9 in the row. Um, um, do we have anything else? I'm not really sure. We again have here 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in box 4. No 8, 9 here, no 9 here. Okay. Remaining digits of row 9. We have 2, 4, 5, 6, and 8. Interesting. Okay, what else do we have? 8 is a high. 9 is a high. 1 is a low. 9s are all high. 7 is high. Where is 9 in box 2? It has to be one of these 2 digits. Nine is one of these 3. 9 is one of these 2. Eight cannot be here because of 8 in the column. So we know 8 has to be one of those 2. 6 has to be one of these 3. We have again 1 through 5 there. Um, One of these is 3 here. Okay, possibilities. You cannot have a 6B here. If this is 6, it can only be next to 1 or 2 here. And then we don't have another high available. So you would have to have 5 here, but then that would force us to be next to 9 on this Whisper 4 line. So this can't be 6. Same reasoning, this can't be 6 either. So we have 1, 2, 3, 5. No 4, no 8, no 6. It cannot be 7, so this is 1, 2, 3, 5, or 9 there. Can 3 actually be here, though? If 3 were here, it can only be next to 7, 8, or 9 on a Whisper 4 line. But we have 7 and 8 already accounted for on the red band line, and 9 can't be here because of 9 in the row. So this can't be 3 either. 5 can't be... 5 could be here if that's 9. Um... If we have, can we actually have 9 here? 9 would force this to be 5 and then 1. Or 9 low and then another high, but we can't have 3, 4, we can't have another high on this whisper 4 line. So 9 cannot be here, which means 9 is not on the whisper 4 line. Again, if we had 9 here, that would mean either 5 is here or a low, but the low would have to be 4 or more away from another high digit, but we don't have enough high digits because of the Renban line. And if we had a 5 here, that would be next to 1, which again would have to be next to a high digit on the whisper 4 line, and we don't have another one available. Therefore, 9 cannot be here, and 9 cannot be on this whisper 4 line, which means we have to have 5, 1, 2, and 6 here. Because 9 is not available, 7 and 8 are not available, we need one high digit here. It has to be 6. So no 6 here, that's 7, 8, and 9 available. That eliminates 7, 8, and 9 in the rest of the column. So no 9 here, it's 6, which can only be next to 1 on the whisper 5 line. So this is not 6 here, no 6 here. This is 5, which can only be next to 1 on a whisper 4 line. So this is 1, no 1 here, no 1 here. It's 2, 3 as a pair. 1 eliminates 1 here. No 1, 5, or 6. No 1 or 6 here. No 1 or 6 here. 1 can't be here, so 5 can no longer be here. Therefore, this is a 6, 7 pair now in column 5. Also, this 1 being here means this can't be 1. It's 7, which forces that to be 1. 7 can only be next to 2 there. And therefore, that's 6. Same with this 1 here. No 1 here. 7 eliminates 7 here. So this must be 5, which makes that 7. So no 5 here. No 6 here because of 6 in the row. So that's 4, which makes that 6. 6 eliminates 6 here. So it's 7, which makes that 6. 3 cannot be next to 6 on a whisper 4 line because it's 3 apart. So that's 2. So no 2 here, no 2 here, which means we have a 7, 8, 9 triplet in row 5, which eliminates 7, 8, and 9 in the rest of the row. So this can't be 7, 8, or 9, it's 3. That eliminates 3 here. No 6 here. This as the lower 5 and 6 cannot be next to each other on a whisper 4 line. So we just have a 2 left here. So that eliminates, and 2 cannot be next to 5 on a whisper 4 line. So this must be 2 and 6 there. 6 cannot be next to 5 on the whisper 4 line, and we need a 5 here, so because of the 5 in the row there. So 5 has to be there, which is next to 1 there. That leaves this as a 3, 4 pair here. 6 eliminates 6 here, so it's 7 and 6. 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 5. No 7 here, it's 8 or 9. No more 5s in the box. 1 and 6 eliminate 1 and 6 here, so this must be 2. Again, this has to be 1 and 6 as a pair. Remaining digits in box 5 are 4 and 5. This can't be 5 because of 5 in the row, so that's 4, which makes this 5. 4 eliminates 4 here, so it's 3 and 4, which means these are the same. So that's 4, that's 3. 3 eliminates 3 here, so that's 2 and 3. 2 eliminates 2 here, so it's 7. No 7 here. This can't be 7. 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 8 and 7. 8 eliminates and 7. Eliminate 7 and 8 here, it's 2. 3 eliminates 3 here, so it's 9 and 3. 3 can only be next to 8 on a whisper 5 line. That makes this 4. 8 eliminates 8 here, so it's 9 and 8. Okay, 5 eliminates 5 here, so this is a 3, which makes this 5, which makes this 4, which makes that 3. So no more 3 here, no more 4 here. 3 is consecutive with 2 or 4. 2 and 4 eliminate 2 and 4 here, no 2 here. These digits are consecutive, and we don't have 3, 6, 7, or 9 available. 8 is no longer possible there then. Because 8 would have to be consecutive with 7 or 9, which are not there. We could have 4, 5, so this is 1, 2, or it's 4, 5, or not. And 4 cannot be here because of 4 is in the rows. So this cannot be 4, 5. 2 eliminates 2 here, so that's 1 and 2. So no 1 or 2 there. It's 4, 5. No 2 here because of 2 in the column. These have to be 4 apart from each other, and we don't have 1 or 2 or 4 available. That leaves just 3 here as the low. We can't have 5 here, so it has to be 3 and 8. And 8 can't be here because of 8 in the row, so this is 3, that's 8. 8 eliminates 8 here, so it's 9, which makes that 7, which makes that 8. 1 eliminates 1 here, so it's 6 and 1. 9 eliminates 9 here, so this is 6, that makes that 9. That eliminates 6 from being here. Where is 6 in box 8? It can only be here, which means this can't be 8. Whereas 8 in box 8, it has to be here. 5 eliminates 5 here, so it's 2 and 5, which eliminates 5 there. So that's 2. 2 eliminates 2 here. It's 4, which makes this 5, which makes that 1. And the remaining digits are 7, 4, and 5. Fairly straightforward, I feel. You just have to know, like, Renbands and Whisper 5s and Whisper 4s, essentially. Oh, I guess, yeah, I mean, all of them were essentially all needed, so... I don't know. It's pretty straightforward. It uses restrictions that you see a lot in Renbands and Whisper 5 and Whisper 4 lines, and in Region Sum lines, so... Yeah, pretty straightforward. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.